August 12th is National Vinyl Record Day, a day to honor the art behind the music, collecting, and recording. Twist and Shout owner Patrick Brown took time to share his passion for the store, records, and to speak about the shopping trends he sees from Denver residents.
I grew up here in Denver from first grade on, went to DPS the whole time. Once I graduated, I went to NYU Film and Television. As soon as I moved back, I got some menial jobs, and then I started working at Twist and Shout in June of 1992, and I have worked there ever since. And I purchased the store from the previous owners, Paul and Jill Epstein, in March of this year. Paul and Jill were school teachers at Smoky Hill High, both English teachers, and they decided they wanted to do something else, and they purchased the former Underground Records, which dates back to the 60s, and they opened Twist and Shout in a much smaller space on South Pearl Street. And in '95, we moved to a much larger space on Alameda and Logan and opened a satellite store just for vinyl. And then we kind of outgrew that space. And in 2006, we moved here to Colfax and brought everything under one roof, and things have just kept going, you know. In terms of the longevity of the store, you know, one of the things that's been the hallmark of what we do is just stay on top of the trends in the market and having a really diverse cross-section of what people are interested in, as long as it's, you know, music-centric and pop culture-centric, the things that bring people down to a record store. A lot of people have this misconception that vinyl went away, and it never really did. It just moved, it's shifted the demographic the same way Twist and Shout has. You know, it used to be everybody bought vinyl, CDs came on, and that's right where Twist and Shout started, is when CDs were rising. So that was our primary thing, and we had vinyl squirreled away in bins underneath our CD racks. But by 2010, vinyl was starting to really rise and be a significant part of our sales here. And it ended up eclipsing CDs as they fell off and people started moving to streaming. But people who wanted a physical thing to put their hands on and a physical experience, you know, really have just favored vinyl. And that demographic has shifted, you know, from the older collectors to the DJs to kind of everybody. And, you know, a lot of people want to attribute that to nostalgia, but that's not it. There are people buying older collectible records that they remember from their youth, and they beat up their copy, so they want a cleaner one now. But there's new stuff being reissued. Everything new comes out on vinyl. Some of it doesn't even come out on CD. It comes out on vinyl only. It's the format right now that everyone is getting. Every genre is represented. Classical records are being pressed again. I mean, it's kind of overwhelming. You'll see a lot of things tagged that say 180 gram vinyl. It's a heavier quality. It gives you a little deeper groove and a better sound. And that's generally the standard of what constitutes quality vinyl. But if you get a lighter record than that, it's still gonna sound good. You know, vinyl artwork is another thing that people really key in on when they're buying records. I pulled a couple records here. When artists want to do a gatefold, this is a fairly innocuous cover, but with the gatefold, you have one of the more famous things in the middle. And there's, you know, this is just fun to look at. There's a lot of detail there. It makes you hungry. You know, there's just a lot of fun with this record, which again, ZZ Top's Tres Hombres. But even in more modern records, not even the old school ones, you have something like this Juice WRLD album, and he passed away recently, so when his label put this together, they did this really gorgeous inner with, you know, lovely artwork and a real honorarium, a tribute to him in here. And this is just the kind of thing, you know, being able to look at this, it's a beautiful sentiment, you know, it's a lovely interior. It's just something you can't replicate digitally. We always have people asking if we get the Beatles' famous Butcher cover album, Yesterday and Today, where they did a cover with meat and pictures of babies, and then their label said, no, we're not putting this out, and they slapped a much more innocuous sticker over it to cover that up. Because it's the Beatles, you know, they pressed a lot of it, and it's probably the most famous collectible record, but it still fetches anywhere from $200 or $150. One in pristine condition can go easily over $1,000. Our website, you can also get anything. You can either pre-order things that are coming out soon, you can order stuff that's in stock, or there are things that are not in stock but that we can order for you if you place an order through the website, and then just there will be a shop tab there and you can just dive right in and start ordering. Used stuff is not on the site. You kind of have to come down or give us a call for that, and you can call us anytime. But other than that, you know, you can find a lot of access on our site, and even more if you come down or just give us a holler at the store and we'll be happy to help you.
Stay elevated by subscribing to the city's YouTube page and stay tuned to our social media channels for more content. Don't miss our new episodes of Elevating Denver, premiering each month. Thanks for watching, Denver.